the 7 steps that you should take before touring your first home. Step number 1, you want to get your pre-approval out of the way. You want to know what a bank is willing to lend you. If you don't have someone that you can go to, typically people will go right to their bank that they have their checking or savings account at. Okay, that's a first start. And you can always shop around rates and other mortgage advisors after the fact, because your realtor will have recommendations on who they know, like, and trust. Okay. Step number 2, you want to go ahead and figure out what you're comfortable affording after you got your pre-approval. So if a bank is saying, hey, we'll lend you $1 million, you may not feel comfortable knowing that your mortgage payment is going to be $3,500 to $4,500 a month, right? So you may say, hey, I really want to go ahead and find something that's about $750,000. And maybe you even want to cut it right down in half and say, hey, I'm going to find something that's $500,000 as my first home. Okay. So figure out what you're comfortable affording. Step number 3 is know which areas you want to live in. So that means knowing what township that you want to plant your roots in, right? Figure out, hey, is this going to be my forever home, or is this the area that I want to be in, that I want to raise children in? Is the school district important to me, right? So figure out what area, what neighborhood, maybe even sometimes some streets that you want to live on, what blocks, right? And so that could be important, really narrowing down, which then brings to the next thing, step number 4, know what house you need, right? Not necessarily that you want, but that you need. Unless money is no object, then figure out what house that you need, right? It may just be you as a single person. So do you need 4 bedrooms? It may be you with just your partner. And so do you guys need, 5 bedrooms? Are you planning to have children in the near future? Figure out square footage, how big of a home, ranch, Victorian style home, cottage, colonial, right? Figure out what style of home you guys ultimately want or desire. Okay. And then go from there. Maybe you don't want to take care of a big home, right? So figure that out first, because then you're going to be vetting your realtor. Step number 5. So look around in this day and age. Now that you are hiring a realtor, should you choose to work with a buyer's agent and have proper representation, then you're hiring that realtor. And ultimately, there's a fee to hire someone, a professional, to help you, to work with you, to work for you, to negotiate the best deal, to maybe find something within their network that's not on the market, right? So you want to vet your realtor. And how do you do that? You want to go ahead and look at maybe their reviews online. You want to see if you can get any references. You want to maybe ask them some questions, some simple questions. Hey, how long have you been in the industry? And how many transactions do you do, typically throughout the year? Do you work in the area that I'm looking for? Do you know the area that I'm looking for, right? Those are some of the questions that you want to go ahead and ask a realtor that you are looking to, potentially hire. Once you find that realtor makes sense and you want to go ahead and hire that realtor, then you want to give your realtor the criteria. Let them search. Let them look in their database. Let them go within their brokerage and see if there's anything that's maybe not on the market that may fit what you're telling them you're looking for. Okay. Once you do that, sit back and enjoy the process. Okay. Sit back and enjoy the process. That home that you want will be there for you. It may not be the first home that you put an offer in. Okay. But if I will just give you this little advice, if it's a house that you love and it's the one, then do what you need to do to win. Don't think about, they're asking, $600,000 and I don't want to pay $605,000 or $610,000 or $620,000. I know it's easy for me to say. However, in the scheme of things, when we're talking about a 30-year mortgage, is $10, $20, $50 a month worth you losing out on the house of your dreams, right? Okay, so there's that. Of course, I'm not saying, hey, that $600,000 house now, you've got to go ahead and spend $700,000 for, but relative is that 1% to 3% more, and that $10 to $50 a month more really, a reason for you to miss out on something that you love. Okay, and so I hope this helps. I'll see you on the next one.